Okay, I'm gonna quickly go over how I'm gonna do this. It's weird. It's the way I do it. I'm not sure if everyone else does it. I'm kind of self-taught when it comes to this, although I took classes, whatever. Anyways, you know what's funny about this real quick? You can see the watermark. It's very obvious she did not sketch these herself. So anyways, not like she was claiming, but anyways, I'm going to go ahead and reduce the transparency of this layer. I just need the basic shape in my background. And I'm going to go ahead and lock it for reasons. Now I'm going to look at it, and just quickly, I'm going to demonstrate the pin shape just so you can get an idea of the tools I'm using in my process. So like I said, you can make any shape using, you can make anything using like basic shapes. So remember, the pin was like, you know, this circle. And if you look at it and you break it down to its basic shapes, it's kind of just a circle and a triangle combined together. So you can take like both these things and kind of put them together. See, I'm already getting a pin shape. And I can go to properties. You can use the Pathfinder options over here to unite like that, and you get, you know, the same thing. I'm gonna fix these little spots over here, but you can use that in the properties, or you can use the shape builder tool over here. Press Shift M shortcut, and you can create a whole shape. What you can also do with the shape builder tool is all these other things right here. Just be with more accuracy, more precision. I mean, I can remove this bit, and now I only have these two shapes up here. I can do this, and it comes back to a triangle. You know, this becomes its own shape. Whatever. It's very obvious. This, as in general, gathers all the shapes you clicked on and unites them all. So, like, if I had like multiple shapes over here, if I was using the shape builder tool, I would have to go over all of these. I'd have to draw over all of them to grab it. And you see I missed some stuff here, but like with this one, you kind of unite. But if you want accuracy with all the shapes you selected, use the shape builder tool. If you want to just grab it all, unite all the shapes, you can use this option down here in the properties panel. Anyways, I think there's a little bit of a complication down there. I'm going to just bring it up just a little bit and combine them. And now I have right here, like, it looks a little sharp. The angle looks sharp. So what I can also do is grab these corners. I can select, hold Shift, and select the other one. I'm using the direct select tool and use A as a shortcut to get there. And I can drag this out and like make it really smooth. Now I can drag out you could go very far with this. I've done it sometimes. See, it goes all the way out there, but you get a really nice looking shape. And you can make it look smoother, by the way, using what she also did in her video. She used object path. She clicked on smooth, and this will go ahead and, you know, make it look tons better. The only problem with using this is that it moves all your anchor points. So like if I wanted to make this bottom part sharp, also you'll see in a second, if I want to make this bottom part sharp, I'm going to need to add another anchor point down there, use the direct select tool, click on it, convert it to a pointy corner, and then you got a little bit of other problems here. It looks a little wonky. It's because all the anchor points are in different locations. So you can specifically use the smooth option on specific lines. You don't have to do it on the entire shape. It will work on different areas. I only clicked 2 anchor points here, so actually I would need to create more. So let me just click on this. The whole shape, object, path, add anchor points. It's going to add tons more. And I can click on all these, or I can use my direct select tool, grab all these anchor points, and then I can go back up here, path, smoothen, and it will smooth only those ones. It's very cool. There are some things that, you know, you always have to be able to do yourself, and, you know, I don't want it that sharp. There's a way I don't need to use the direct select tool to smoothen this out. You can, in fact, do that with the stroke itself. You can click on the stroke, and you have these options here for the corners and the caps. This over here, I'll show you in a second, and this over here. This is like an overall tutorial. I was only going to go into a few things. This round joint, look, I made it look round, but I can also just do this, and it looks tons better. Anyways, and also with the other shape here, watch this. Let me grab my curvature tool just to make a basic line. And that other option in the strokes was this. And it basically just rounds the end of the line or the stroke. So that's what that does. I'm going to quickly add the center circle over here. I'm going to grab my shape. And you don't have to do this because I like the way you did it. It was actually pretty cool using your gradient doing this, and, you know, yeah, this was a pretty cool idea you had. I really like your work here. This looks so wonky, but it works. Yeah, but imagine I did that just to demonstrate what happens when I just remove this and I try to add a gradient afterwards. So there is, like, you know, the inside is gone, but like now whenever I try to do a fill, it's gonna look, I don't know if it's gonna look wonky or not, but it might be better, it might be worse. Oh, it's like the same thing. It doesn't really matter. I thought it was gonna greatly affect, you know. Oh, nice. Actually, this looks amazing. Real quick stuff, if you ask me. I'm teaching it, so I'd do this faster, but yeah, anyways, I'm gonna throw this over here. And oh, by the way, this is really cool. You can take in the effects panel, there's a lot of stuff you can do. There are Photoshop effects and stuff and whatever, blah, blah, blah. Even this over here in Stylize, you can add an outer glow and do stuff with that. It's really cool. All the things in the effects panel. Check it out. I'm going to go here and apply an arc, and it like twists it. These are warps. They're really awesome. Try it. Don't know if you know it. Well, now you know. Really cool stuff. You can create a lot of different things with it. And here's another tool I like to use. It's down here. It's the free transform tool. You press E. I thought E was eraser, but Shift E is eraser. Free transform tool. This is better. Okay. This is really cool. You can do all kinds of things with it. Now, it's not usually my philosophy to tell people to just go ahead, go experiment. I accidentally moved the stupid center thing here. Whoops. This thing will affect the way your actions adjust the thing. This can give it like some dimension. Looks crazy, right? Anyways, that's the first part. I was gonna go ahead and make this arrow. Let me see if I can do it quickly. What I see is a triangle and basically a rectangle, so I need a triangle. I don't really need it to have color right now. Got my triangle. I need a rectangle, so I get my rectangle. It's a pretty big triangle, I'm not gonna lie. Throw it up here. I want it to be... Dang. I think this is a little bit stubbier. I can grab these, align them. That's nice. I wonder sometimes if I want to keep this triangle separate, because the warp does, whether they're combined or like, you know, in a group, it does affect the way it ends up looking. It can look pretty wonky depending on how you do it. Oh well. I'm just going to combine it for the sake of it. And then, oops. And then I'm going to go ahead and try seeing what the arc does. You know, it's not that bad. super wonky still, but hey, you know what? There's room to maneuver here. There are ways I can make this look better. I'm probably not going to do it like that. I'll probably do that differently. How about this? Instead of doing that, I can, I guess, pre-arc the rectangle. Oh, and actually, this is interesting. Here's what I also noticed. Let me break down the shape even more. So it's small up here. It's basically, it's not just a rectangle. It's a trapezoid because the base is wider than, you know, the top bit over here. So what I would actually need to do is make these corners up here closer together. So actually the best way to do that is with this tool, and this is really going to help me. This is already looking amazing. This is amazing. Okay, then I can sort of drag it over here, use my warp. I'm going to arc it. I kind of don't want the whole thing to arc. I only really want the center of it. Warps are really weird. There's kind of no predicting it, I'll be honest. I've been using them for a while and I still don't know kind of what they do, but you know, that's how it is. I can always adjust it by, you know, either turning it. Actually, this is genius. And the warp affects the shape as you spin it around. Oh, this is looking amazing. It's a little unpredictable using the warps. That's why I'm a little surprised. It looks so good. But yeah, you can do this a lot. What I see here is a little, you know what? I don't know if the assignment is, actually I do know. You can read it. It's not exactly asking for you to copy the sketches exactly. So yeah, there it is. Oh, and this is looking fantastic. I just don't want this top bit being so exaggerated. I just want a little bit. It doesn't have to be exact. And after you warp it, you're going to see that the this is such a long video now. You're going to see that the bit over here, the line and the bounding box, they aren't quite the same. And to fix that, if you want the bounding box to be with your shape, you can go to Object and Expand Appearance. I'm not sure if I'm really explaining this much anymore. Object, Expand Appearance, and yeah, your bounding boxes will reset to the way the shape looks. And what I can do now is I can kind of just combine them. All right, and it looks amazing. Now, to get this effect over here where it has some depth, you can just, you know, use the pen, I don't know, whatever tools you want. But I'm going to go ahead and actually duplicate the thing. And I'm going to bring this forward. I can press Arrange, bring to front, or I could use the little shortcuts over here. Yeah, whatever. There is a way to make this. There is a way, I know there is. It's not off the top of my head right now, where I can connect these anchor points over here. So let me actually try that. Let me see what it's all about. I want to be able to connect these. So in order to do that, I have to get rid of this one actually. Oof. Okay, watch this. Okay, hold on. I'm going to do this. Control-Shift-V. Actually, I have two. If we look at our layers, I have two of the same shape. And now I'm going to take one of them and I'm going to do some magic. Let's see if it works. I'm going to remove that anchor point. I'm going to go over here. I'm going to, hold on, add some more anchor points so I can do some magic. I'm not sure if it's going to work or not. Ooh, hold on. Let me make this one invisible so you can see what I'm doing exactly. I'm going to grab this anchor point and this anchor point, and then go to Properties. I'm going to use this button over here, Connect Selected Endpoints. Ooh, that looks nice, right? All right, and then I can also do the same thing over. It looks kind of wonky over here. I don't really know what happened right there. If I go to my layers over here, let me see what I did. Something's off. Let's see. Now I bring this up. Hey! I would just need to do sort of the same thing over here and I could get that effect. Oh, and down here. Yeah, but eventually I could get the depth the assignment's asking for. Or no, the sketch is asking for, sort of. And have it look really sleek, smooth, and professional. And these lines, honestly, you don't have to be as perfect as I am doing it over here. Just blah, blah, blah. This was supposed to be a demonstration, but it ended up I don't know. This is a long video, sorry. Bye.